we are going to be getting 3 new mansions in the December DLC, which might release December 9th. Given this article right here saying on December 9th, you'll be able to claim your bonus money. Now that is not confirmed, that is just speculation for right now. That is something that we've took notice of on this channel. But this is going to be everything you need to know about the Mansion DLC, the December DLC. Which we now know is called A House in the Hills, and we now have a new trailer for it just released. Now I am a little late to this, I was in New Zealand for a few weeks, but I am back here and I got some videos to catch up on, so make sure you subscribe for all of these coming up. So part 1 of this video, looking at the new trailer Rockstar just released, and part 2 looking at the actual locations right now in the game, and talk about more of what these mansions can be. Will we have other players inside of our mansions? So here is the video straight from Rockstar. Yeah, that's all we get for it. A safe house in the hills. So very interesting. Now first, of course, we have the big mansion. And now, funny thing here, right? This mansion is basically just Devin Weston's mansion. Copy and pasted. I'm assuming Devin's mansion isn't going to change, but this person right here put Devin's mansion right on top of the new location, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. It's exactly the same size and shape, just repainted 3D. So I'm assuming they're going to keep his mansion where it's at. We're not going to be able to buy it, but we're going to get it in form of a new mansion. So Rockstar, you know how they do stuff, saying it's brand new, but really it's a reused asset. But still looks sick. Still looks amazing. You have to assume it's a helipad somewhere on top of this, with this helicopter taking off from right here. But look at this 3D interiors. That is 3D. It's open doors. So you're assuming you could just walk on here, walk into your apartment. We're going to discuss how that is going to work in a second here. But just looking at that, yeah. And here's another direct picture from the Rockstar Games website. And it looks exactly like Devin Weston's mansion. But still, it's going to pretty much look exactly the same at the new locations. Now that we do know it is basically a recopy of his mansion. So the 4 new vehicles we have the yellow car, which looks to be a Ford GT Mark IV racing spec of it. The blue car is based off the Daytona SP3 Ferrari. Just looking at it, the green one looks to be some kind of muscle car, maybe a vapid muscle car. And then we have the orange car behind the tree. No one really knows which one this is. It's really hidden. So 4 brand new vehicles confirmed already for the December DLC. Obviously going to be lots of sports and supercars in this DLC. Big money to spend. Rockstar trying to make you spend as much money as possible. And look at this. We now have the mansion missions available in GTA Online.
Hey, boss. Ever since we took over hands on, I've been keeping my ears to the ground, you know? And 5 margaritas deep somewhere in Del Perro, I found that Mr. Faber's got clients interested in luxury property development. You know what that means? Mansions, baby. Big fuck you mansions. But these clients of his, they need boots on the ground. Someone who knows Los Santos. You know me, I'm always game for some side hustle, but you? I thought you might be interested. I take 0 monetary investment, just a little of our time to make sure these developments run smooth. These people, they've got serious big boy capital, and if we take them, a piece of them's going straight into our pockets. So, you want in on this?
Now, if this doesn't look like that big of a spot, don't worry because they will 100% be changing it. They will probably 100% change this whole side here. You've seen it in the last update. You're going to see it again in the December updates. Probably going to be a huge garage underground or something like that because I don't know how else it could fit a huge mansion and a garage on top of that. And this is where I think they're going to build two because you can see kind of two separate areas. I don't think there's going to be one huge mansion. I think it's going to be two of a similar sized mansion here. Now look at this mission. They make it go to the Mile High Club. What? Just some straight up trolling from Rockstar. Adding brand new mansions, but still never finishing the Mile High Club. Man, that is some straight up trolling. we have the 3 brand new mansions and possibly even more smaller, cheaper mansions that are already built in the game that we would have access to with the repainted interior of the brand new ones. That is the most realistic thinking. The release date, December 9th for this December DLC. Of course, mansions are going to be a big part of it, but we're also going to have probably a business side of things. Like every other DLC we have nowadays in July, we have low to business. Probably not going to be a big business because mansions do seem to be the bigger focus. I'm thinking maybe a Clock and Bell Raid kind of DLC, you know, maybe some kind of miniature heist update with contact missions. Maybe a small, tiny business on the side. But I think it's about time they added mansions into the online. Everyone has always been asking for this. We talked about this for so long now. As for a trailer, expect one around a week before launch, maybe even 2 weeks if they're feeling generous, but usually we get within a week of launch. I will break down everything we find in the trailer, how much money you will need for the whole DLC price. We do that with every single DLC that releases here on the channel. But this is everything we know about the mansions coming December 9th. Again, December 9th is the release date for this DLC. If you guys got this far into the video, please leave a like and subscribe to see what video I make next.